People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Jamaica Dancehall Source, your source for dancehall and our entertainment and news. Now the first thing that is popping in the news is an update or a background about the man that was wanted before the pastor come and take over the spotlight. I am speaking about Davian Bryan, the person that is accused of abducting 9-year-old Felicia Persia. That was on Thursday, and then she was found on Saturday. After that, he then abducted a next lady, Winshay Barnett. She is found. She is in the place of recovery. He is still on the run. Now, people, one thing we know about this man, he is very barefaced. One thing about this man, he knows how to escape. One thing about this man, whenever it seems as if he is trapped, he finds some way to basically avoid the trap. So people, I said this before in a video that I did before that. This man seems as if he is some sort of Green Beret. This man seems as if he is some sort of military expert. This man seems as if he has an advantage over the JCF, the JDF, our military team. And people, this is why. First thing first, this man is said to be a very good climber. Now people, when we talk about the bushes, what is in the bushes? Trees. So therefore, this man has an advantage because all he does is he goes up in the bushes and him climb the tree and him look out. He has a bird eye view whenever the pawpaw is coming, because whenever they are coming, them have all sorts of dog. Them have all sorts of people. We are speaking about hundreds of people. So therefore, they are going to make noise. So therefore, if he's even sleeping, he is going to hear them from up above. The noise is going to travel and he is going to take for himself. The next thing is that based on information, it is said that he is an avid hunter. That means he has all sorts of hunting skills. And people, what are you hunting? Where are you hunting? In the bushes. Wild animal, birds, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. He is from Portland, so therefore Portland, St. Thomas, they are adjoining parishes. So therefore he knows the terrain, he knows everything about that. The next thing is that this man is said to be a fisherman. This man is said to be a very good swimmer. And people, if you know anything about Portland, if you know anything about St. Thomas, then basically circled by water, it is like an island in an island. So people, that is where he has the advantage of taking away himself whenever anybody comes close to him. And that is why he can play this cat and mouse game with the JCF, the JDF, the military team. Because people, we've seen on several occasions, just when we think that they caught him, just when you thought that it is going to be some sort of justice, and this is it for this man, people, him bunks, him take for himself, him poof, gone with the wind. We're speaking about Houdini. Now people, the next thing that I find very disturbing is that the news media, they did an interview with his mother. And based on what his mother is saying, he is a good youth. Based on what his mother is saying, he does not trouble people. Based on what his mother is saying, him always complaining that people do him this and people do him that. Now people, one thing that we know about a psychopath is that they always try to use reverse psychology. They always try to act as if they are the victim. They always try to act as if everybody else is a problem. And people, the truth and the fact is that whenever you as a person have problem with any and everybody, it is always you that is the problem, actually, in most cases scenario. So therefore, he needed to take a look at himself, because the truth and the fact is that it is not like this man was some sort of altar boy. It is not like this man was some sort of saint. He had a criminal history. He had a criminal background. And people, the same thing that his criminal history reflect, that is the same thing that he is doing. The only thing is that this time with a 9-year-old and a 13-year-old. And who knows what is going to happen next. Because people, if you want to know about the future, just check the past. So we see his history, it reflects a 9-year-old and a 13-year-old. So people, I would not be surprised if this man take our next picnic, because people, we see that these parents in Jamaica, they are always caught slipping. Now, people, like me say, based on what the mother is saying, the mother is asking people, listen, please don't take him away. Please take him in. However, people, I doubt that that will be any sort of likely scenario if and whenever they catch this man. Now, people, when we ask ourselves the question, how is it that this man can avoid the POPO, avoid the JCF, avoid the JDF? Based on information that I got, it is said that the relevant authority, they have somebody into custody, and this person was basically charging up his phone. This person was basically giving him all sorts of credit. This person was basically tipping him off and telling him what is happening if them a look for him, where the people are, rate, lele, blah, blah, blah. So people, this is why Jamaica is the way that it is, because whenever anybody does anything that is DEAD wrong, there is always somebody to facilitate the FUCKRY. Whether it is these criminals that are taking away people, we are talking about them baby mother, we are talking about them mate, we are talking about the mother and the father. So people, me just say, I think that if and when they catch this man, they should charge him and his cumbler, his co-conspirator, for all sorts of stuff, including abduction, including conspiracy to basically RAPE some picnic, and whatever else charge that they find convenient or appropriate. Point blank and period. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that there was a wild car chase, wild shootout as it pertains to the POPO and some gunmen. People, I don't know who the gunmen them rob or what is the circumstances of the case. However, all I know is that the POPO started to chase some people from Mountain View. Now, people, you know that when we talk about Mountain View, we are speaking about one of those volatile communities that has a lot of gang members, a lot of gang activities. Now, there's a main road that leads from Mountain View. We are speaking about Old Hope Road. When you take Old Hope Road, you end up on the intersection right there at Sovereign. We are speaking about Ligani. When you take that road straight across, past the shopping center, past that gas station, it leads you to a place called Mountain Spring. Now, people, when you go up to Mountain Spring is where there's a whole lot of persons always exercising in the evening and sometimes in the morning. So therefore, that is a very famous spot as it pertains to people exercising, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. However, people, it seems as if these criminals, these gunmen, they did not know that there's a dead end up there, and people, by dead end, I mean exactly that. Because based on pictures and based on videos that I have, it seems as if them drive and drive until they could not drive anymore. There was no sort of escape route, and people, that is when they were cornered by all sorts of popo and bike, all sorts of popo in a car, all sorts of popo in a jeep, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. And people, it did not end up too well for these gunmen. Now, people, the good thing is that whenever there's any sorts of incident and we hear that we get rid of some of these menace to society, it is always a good look. However, people, it seems as if one thing that I realize, one thing that is consistent, the MO of most of these criminals, whenever them try to press pedal to the metal, it seems as if them always end up in some sort of tree, some sort of column, some sort of bush, and people, in this case, them run out of road. In this case, them run out of luck, and people, the popo took them away, and rightfully so. So people, the moral of the story is this, like I've always said, don't thief if you can't hide. Don't be a gunman if you cannot avoid the popo, the military team you talk about, the JCF or the JDF, or else you're going to run out of luck, you're going to run out of road, you're going to run out of lifetime. Point blank and period. And people, in this case, we say that is the case. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.